Hey everybody, it's Momentary Flux. Welcome back to Factorio with Yuoki Industries. Okay, so last time what I was doing was setting up this artifact mining operation. And what I need to do this episode is I need to add the rest of it so that it's a self-contained system and I can get the increased efficiency of using drill heads with the mining. Alright, so the first thing I need to do before I even do anything is I need to go gather a bunch of supplies. There's a few things I need to drop off. So let me drop those off. And so I got some iron ore here as well. Alright. So I have a big storage bunker that I'm using for various things, and I want to drop some of that stuff off too. Some of the old things like power poles and pipes and things I'm not using anymore. Get some more, a little bit more steel. I missed the iron as I ran by and was talking. So let's grab a bunch of iron. Iron, man, we sure go through iron like crazy. We don't really go through that much copper, but iron, definitely. Okay, and then up here, there's a couple more things to do in addition to grabbing stuff. So let me get some nanobots. I do need to refill the science. And when I'm continuing on here, let me grab some more of these various things. So I've got 206. I've got pellets. I do need a couple of stacks of Duratol blocks. I'm going to remove the restraints on these because I think these are going to start being used a lot more. And let me just replace my partial stack for a full stack of those guys, and then more structural elements, which we use like mad to make things. Let me drop that one off. I think I'm good on orange stuff. Yeah, I've got plenty of orange stuff. In fact, I should probably return a little bit of that for the extra slot in my inventory. Okay, now I need to fill up blue science, so I'm going to need a bunch of cards and stuff like that. I suppose it won't hurt just to grab I don't want to grab too many because I need spots for other things too. Okay, but I'm going to grab a few of those. I got some coal here I can dump into there. I have a bunch, like I said, with the power poles and everything. I'll put those in here because I'm not going to be using any of the regular power poles at all anymore if I can get away with it. So let's see, we'll dump those in there. I'm going to put all the wood in there. I don't want to destroy it, but because I will convert that later when I get more of it. And if I'm going out and making trains, that's generally where any more wood comes from. So this dirt I could probably just get rid of back at the thing if I remember to. Let's see, crushers. Okay, so I need to grab a few more crushers and presses so that I can make electric versions. I actually need a stack of assemblers because I don't have any of those at all. And let's grab a stack of these guys too. Okay. So on my way back, I'm going to make a couple more Simoda restructors to have on hand. I need to make more substations. And, oh, actually forgot about the substations here. Let me run back real quick I have, in my hotkey here, I've got the number 4 key being the medium power poles. I'm not going to use those anymore, so I'm going to put the substations as my number 4 hotkey. So I set it up so that number 1 is belts, number 2 is inserters, number 3 is splitters, number 4 is substations, and then 5 is underground belts. And I find that works good for me. I have a little bit of muscle memory built up now, starting from when I was doing the There Is No Spoon challenge, which really kind of forced me finally to use some of those. Oh man, you know, the one thing I did forget, god darn it, is belts. In fact, while we're running for belts, I'm going to make a blueprint book. And that'll clean up a couple of spots. I won't put all my blueprints in there. I find it a little easier just to have the couple main ones out that I use. Oh, I also need to go buy blue science. I forgot. God, I tell you, there's something maddening about talking and playing that it makes it much harder. Okay, let me go over here. Let's see if I'm missing anything. Looks like I got this is a little bit messed up here. This should be actually the purple inserters. So let's fix that. Alright. So how are we doing on batteries? Look okay. Steel, I could probably add 2 stacks of steel. And that'll get blue science rolling again. And the reason for that is after this crafting speed upgrade gets done, I need to do effect transmission so I can make beacons to reduce the power of a few things. Like that research lab and also the alien infuser, which I'm going to hopefully make this episode. Now the alien infuser, I've been told by multiple sources, including Yuoki himself, that this alien infuser, that the raw materials lie down at the bottom, and to look at the components. Okay, so I can see that I have a Simoda, a press, alien fuel cells I can make, and Tacanic signs I have. So the only other thing is the atomic composer. And I always have a hard time finding this with my eyeballs in the list. So I think it's just easier if I do a search for atomic composer. Okay, so there's the atomic composer. So the atomic composer, now immediately what jumps out is it needs 8 alien artifacts. And I haven't fought any aliens yet, so that's something I need to do. And then the flux compensator. Okay, so there's that. And the advanced machine frames we can make because we have electric engines and all the other stuff. So Flux Compensator Mark IV. Flux. Hey, Flux. So it looks like we have everything in there except for the wired capacitor component. And it looks like the raw material that's missing is coal. And now coal is easy. I just tossed some into my little garbage disposal Simoda a minute ago. And that ate up all the coal, but we can grab coal. So yeah, it looks like if you just sort of backtrack through all of the requirements, it indeed looks like you don't need the trade symbols and all of the special stuff. Okay, let's get this finished up here, and then we'll go fight some aliens and hopefully get the final piece to this mining puzzle. All right, so what I want to do is I'm going to switch this up a little bit here, where this central line, that I've left here for drill heads, I'm going to reverse it one more time here. I reversed it last time. I'm going to reverse it again. So what I want is I want the new drill heads. I don't know how far down I need to go, but I want the new drill heads coming up the middle, and they're going to be pulled. I'm going to reverse all of these inserters too. Let me do a little underground here. Yep, one too far. Okay. So the new drill heads, oops, this is going the wrong way. Let's try this again. There we go, that's better. Okay, so the new drill heads are coming up here. The old drill heads are going to be coming out the back side. And I'm going to need some filter inserters for those. And then they're going to join up over here. Coming down. I think. We'll see how that works out. See if I need to move these around a little bit. Alright, so let's get those filter inserters. I know for sure that I'm going to need these, so let's get this part out of the way. Pop these down. Alright, so out this side, I think the filter on these is broken drill heads. And I'm going to switch that, but I'm going to copy that for now and put that over here instead. Alright, and over here too. Broken drill heads. Alright, good. So let's, all these ones that are set to broken, I need to switch to new drill heads. Okay, we're on Yuoki Industries tab, so I just need to find them. Oh, where are you? Or maybe they're under energy, aren't they? Maybe not. Well, let's do a search. Drill. Okay. They're under industries somewhere. So we need the new drill heads, and I got one here, so I can just copy that. And then when I get to the top of this assembly line, I can reverse all these. 10,000 electronic circuits. Yep. It's interesting that every time you load a game that those reset. I always thought that they should just, like, you know, you should hit that once, not every time you play. Okay, let's see here. One more to go here. Okay, and now we're all reversed. So the upper part looks good. I'm going to switch 2 of these miners to the Mining Plus. So in the improved digging. And so these are going to be our 2 test experiments. And we're going to see if it works. In fact, while I'm doing that, let me get... I need to find out where these drill heads are in here. Oh, here they are. Right? Drill heads and tool heads. So I need to make a bunch of drill heads. And I also need to make some Duratol repair tools. Excuse me while I clear my throat. I got a drink of coffee here. Hopefully that'll help. Man, the last couple of days the allergies were, I was getting over it, but it came back a little bit. Alright, I do need a miner. In fact, I'm going to make a couple of miners. I'm going to mine this Duratol. Let's get that repair. Well, actually, I want to get the mining part done first. So let's cancel a bunch of these drill heads. I can put those at the end of the queue. Yeah, once I need a miner. These Duratols will go fast. Okay, so there's miner. Let's just put this miner down here. I think that'll cover as much as I can. Okay, so from the miner, I think actually I don't even need a belt. I can just go directly into a crusher, but I need an electric crusher. So let's see here. That's under Yuoki Industries crusher, e-crusher. Let's make a couple of those, and I already have a press, but I'm gonna have a couple more of those made. I might go up with this miner. Let me see how things lay out real quick. And while those are being made, I actually want to fix this power grid. So there's a small overlap here with the power grid, a one block. It's just bugging me. I have the power to fix it. So god damn it, I'm gonna fix it. All right, there. Now we have perfect coverage, perfect grid. All right, and then now we should have electric crusher, and we do. So I think this is going to line up pretty well though, because this belt comes down. So let's see. Okay, so if I do crushed Duratol, and this will come out here with pellets, I think we're good. And I just need to add a little water generation here. Unfortunately, we still have a bunch of these water pumps. So if I just put a little electric motor on it to get started, and tell this to make water going in there. Duratol being crushed, Duratol being pressed. Oh yeah, we have a slag issue, don't we? Okay. Luckily, I got the wrong kind of inserter here, or the belts are reversed. So that I'm not filling up the belt with slag. So I need a Simoda restructor for the slag. Let's turn the slag into that, and then I'm going to need a provider chest for the, well, I guess I don't need it. There's no tokens. I thought there would be tokens. Oh, there's Unicomp, of course. And that can just use a regular inserter. I don't need a filter. So let's make this slag. And we'll take this off, pull that up. And let's see here. So I'm going to need a How's this gonna work? Oh, actually, I'm not sure that that needs to go here. This motor needs to go here. I need the repair. Did I make one? I thought I made one. Let me go to. Let me take a look. There's just so many things. Here we go. It's up here somewhere. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. The maintenance workshop. I thought I made one, but I guess I didn't. So I'm making one now. Actually, I'm going to make one extra. Okay, so the repair workshop is where the drill heads get put in and fixed and then reintroduced to the system. So the only thing really consumed in this whole business is those Duratol pellets. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this needs Duratol. Now, I think... Okay, so I have the output of the slag going in the Simoda. So if I put this here, the maintenance factory, let me choose that. I could just run up the Duratol pellets out the back, and let me get a filter inserter for that. All right, so there goes the Duratol pellets, and those will come in here into our little repair shed. Okay, so now I'm going to need some more filter inserters. All right, so output is the Tacanic signs and the Duratol repair tool. Now, those Duratol repair tool needs to actually go back into there. So let me put those in here. I've made those already. Now, technically, you can get by with just one of these because it doesn't actually get used up. Like if you look, let me look in here. Like if you look in here, this sort of has a hit point bar, the Duratol repair tool. So like if you're actually out there using them to repair turrets or whatever, as a repair tool, those get used up slowly. But in this situation, it outputs actually sort of like a fresh one, so that it never uses up the hit point bar. So you technically really only need one of them in here. I'm going to put 4 in here, just, you know, just for sort of backup. And if it's being passed back and forth or whatever, I just want to make sure that there's one in the buffer at all times. So I just put 4 in there. You could, like I said, you could probably get away with just one. But we do need to feed it back in. So in order to do that, I need to set this filter inserter. And this one here, I need to filter out both the repair tool and the Tacanic signs. And then finally, excuse me, darn it. Yeah, finally, the one thing that we need to do is the drill heads themselves. So I need a long-handed filter inserter because of the way I set this up, and we'll be good to go. I'm thinking there might be a little slightly better layout here. I think this is okay. Let me find one of those. They're the red Yuoki ones. Here we go. I think I'm gonna need one on the one down here too. No, not down here. Just making sure everything is working. Okay, I'm going to switch this to effect transmission. Help us with our little power issues. I think that's it. I think what I just need to do is pull this away. And put, do I need a filter inserter? No, I shouldn't need a filter inserter here. Just a regular inserter to pull the broken drill heads into the repair facility. And I've made a bunch of... these drill heads. So before I do anything else, let me switch these. I think I missed one. Nope, I got them. Okay, double checking. So there's going to be one more thing I need to do after this, and that's increase the number of washers up above, because these are going to drill a lot faster. So let's get things started here. What I'm going to do is just going to test the system by putting the drill heads into the repair area buffer. If I can freaking find them. Well, here's 12 of them. I swear. Oh, okay, hang on. Oops, wrong way. And this is the wrong. Nope, that was the right way. The filter inserter just doesn't have a filter. So let's give that a filter of the drill heads. Okay, so we want the good drill heads, and there they go. Okay, good. And let's make a bunch more of those drill heads. Okay, so these ones got their drill heads, and they've already they're breaking them. They're coming down. They're being pulled into the repair facility. The Duratol's in there. Duratol's in there. So walk our way through here. And there goes the first mechanic sign, which means that there should be one coming out. Okay. Or actually, they only produce 4 at a time, I think. So I have to wait for a few to build up. There's 1, 2. It looks like it's working, so I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop more of these in here as they're built. Yeah, it looks like everything's going pretty well now. We've got 2, 3 now. Okay, they're starting to come online as I get more. All right. So what I need to do now is I need to change this. Let's copy this part of it real quick and pick it up. How many artifacts do I have? Oh, I'm getting quite a few artifacts. That's good. So I need to extend the water up. I'm going to add... I thought I might just double it, but I think that's not enough. I think I need to quadruple. Or, well, I think I need to add like 8 more washers. So let me... so I've got that blueprint for the top part. And now I need a blueprint for the bottom part. Let's see, here's a good one. So let's copy this. I think that should work. Let me look at that again. So I don't think I need this here. I don't think I need those pipes. I think I just need them to be straight, and the output will still be down here. Okay, copy that. If I need to mess with the piping, I can. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. Now we do have just the one output over here, but they're actually not connected, are they? Yeah, okay. I can go back and manually fix that. Good. Okay, so effect transmission, and this is new. This must be from the Nanobot mod. What is this? Logistic network interface. Interfaces with logistic networks to assign jobs. I might have to take a look at that offline to see what that does. I am reminded though about the nanobots there. Let me choose a technology real quick. What can I make here that would make sense? Probably should go back to some laser research. Okay, let me connect all this stuff up. What I was going to say about the nanobots is that I forgot that the sort of the main thing that the nanobots, the 1.7 upgrade changes is the fact that like these construction robots normally only put things down, but now if I make a deconstruction planner, they actually pick things up and they return the materials to you. Apparently, from what I heard, nobody was using the oh gosh, what did I make? I clicked that a couple times. I only need one deconstruction planner. Nobody was using the deconstruction robots because they destroyed things, and I wasn't using them because they were either. But I think that's changed now, so that they might be slower, but they also do deconstruction. Let me make some more Unicom pipes. I'm going to need those. I think, gosh, we have to delay the drill bits again just because they take so long to make. Let's see here. Drill heads. Okay. So let's get these inserters popping into place as they're produced. I can't wait to get over there and make those circuits and stuff so that we can stop pocket crafting quite so many of the middle ingredients, the staging ingredients. All right, well actually if I have that, if I'm going to do 8 there, oops, that's not the right blueprint. I will put this up here. And we'll connect this. And it looks like I need to extend my power grid up a little bit too. Can do that while we're waiting. There we go, nice and gritty. And I'm gonna dump. I'll keep 1 stack of these artifacts. I think I might need some of those to build some stuff. But I mainly need the alien infuser to turn this stuff into, I think it's quatrinium is the name of it, or quantrinium, I can't remember. Anyway, let's see here. Are we done building? Okay. I got some more drill heads here to drop off. I think that's all that I have on me. I'm not sure if we'll have to look and see if how many of these are working as soon as I get the dirt being washed out. Okay, so what I need to do here is I just need to connect all of these so that the wastewater is coming out. And the water itself is only going into the one here, so I think I need to switch this up a bit. What is going on here? So we got water. Huh, interesting. So these are wrong. So, okay, so yeah, I'm wondering why the blueprints didn't come out right. I think it's because of the ones I chose to blueprint. It's never easy. It's never easy. There's always something. But that's not in the scheme of things. That's no big deal, really. Okay, so we got the outputs down here. Regular water, dirty water, regular water. So dirty water, regular water. Okay, so regular water should be coming in here. I think as soon as I finish all this stuff up and get the infuser, which I need to go battle some aliens, I'm going to work on on getting robots up and running. Oh, that's interesting. There's some water coming through here. Oh, I didn't rotate this side. Okay. So there's dirty water. There's clean water. Ugh. Once you get stuff in the pipes, it's like impossible. Like you have to set up a pumping to get it out or whatever. Should be, that's dirty water, so this should be dirty water here. You might as well just pick up the pipes. It's a lot easier than setting up the pumping. In some cases, though, when resources are valuable, it makes sense to do that. Gosh darn it! This is should be clean water. Yeah, it's really annoying to have these kinds of baubles when you're trying to... Let's do some gun turrets. I just want to work on military in general. Okay, this is dirty water. This usually happens once in a while when you're setting up oil production. You get like red oil or petroleum gas into the wrong line, and you just like have to figure out how to get it out of there. And a lot of times you just end up pulling off the pipes and getting rid of it that way. Sometimes it's the easiest. Darn it, what am I doing? All right, let's try this again. Instead of doing one giant pipe, I'm just going to do these undergrounds here. Okay, so there's wastewater, there's real water. Everything should be working now. So the wastewater is not being pumped out. Now, why is that? Well, I'm just looking at the situation here, and I'm wondering. I had so much problems with it last time too. Like, I don't know why these weren't connecting, but it's possible that I'm looking for water, like normal water, in the dirty water. So let's see. This is full, but it's moving. This should be coming out. It is connected. This one's working. I wonder if it's just sort of overriding this one. Let's try something real quick. Just try switching it off and turn it off and turn it back on. The old IT adage, right? Okay. So there's 60. This is filling up, but it's not really going out. Am I just not unloading the stuff? You know it is. And this tank is less, it's not quite full because it can hold 3,000. So it should be okay. I wonder if I just need some pumps or something like that. I do have electric engines. Let's do a search. I know there's the normal electric pumps. Actually, gosh, I really need to end this episode here. I've already gone over, but I'm going to continue on in the same play session, and we'll get this finalized, and I'll go up and get the aliens killed, and we'll make our infuser that we need to turn some of this stuff into quatrinium, which will unlock a few more doors, particularly the Yuoki robots, which I want to make. I'll see if I can figure out what's going on with this thing too. All right. Anyway, thanks everybody. Thanks for watching. I want to say welcome to the new subscribers who've come on board recently. Totally appreciate it. And we will see you next episode. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.